James, what you think, child? What do you think, honey? Unique, give me my spirit, honey. I'm going to open this up, so if any of you want to come on, we're going to go from there. So first things first, I love Patti LaBelle. I love Patti to death. Now, if you notice, when we had this last little conversation, I had said I love Brandy and Monica. There's always things that I do when it comes down to artists like that. I have to ask myself, can you see yourself hanging with these people, right? And I can't see myself hanging with Monica because she's too messy and silly to me, and she's sneaky. I don't like that. So I couldn't be friends with her, but I listen to all her music because I love her music over Brandy's. But then again, I can't see myself hanging with Brandy either, but I will listen to Brandy's music because Brandy got more jams out, right? But I hate shady bitches. And so this is just where I'm going to go with this. And I know a lot of you'll probably get mad and okay, but this is just what I'm going to go with it. So we're going to start this shit right. Okay. First things first. I live for Patti. Anybody, that's me. I'm Patti. Gladys got hits for me too. I wasn't born until the 80s. So I don't know about the early 80s and stuff like that because I was born later. So I will say that. But I'm not a fool because I was raised around older people and they had the damn kitchen on lock when it's time to clean up and on Sunday mornings, okay? We supposed to be listening gospel. We got that some Sunday afternoons. But in the mornings, we was waking up to some, what my grandmother used to call devil music, honey. Patti and them was under that devil music, bitch. They was under that. And the blues was called, what was the blues called? Something with the devil too, child. But the devil was winning on Sundays. So in my house anyway, especially Big Mama's house. So with that being said, I am going to, from here on out, say any bitch that gets into that right cheer of verses needs to not have similar qualities. Patti and Monica put me in place with each in mind of each other today. I'm sorry. I don't care what you got to say. Patti has always been shady boots. She has. And I give you a little history real quick. In 1996, I was a young punk, honey. And Patti, in Nashville off of Murfreesboro Road, there was a place that was called, what was that damn place called? Starwood Amphitheater. Okay. So Patti LaBelle came down and she chose artists to get on the stage and sing with her. I was one of the artists. I was literally probably, what was I, 96, probably 14, 15. I wasn't 50. I wasn't driving. I was young because we had to get dropped off. So whatever. So I got to get on stage with Patti. Patti was nice, cuddly. I fucks with Patti. She told me I can sing. She had her microphone. I had mine. We was cutting up. And they've had great bands that played there. Patti was there. Destiny's Child performed there for the Bootylicious tour. MC Hammer performed there. I mean, a lot of greats performed at Starwood. And I got on stage with Patti. Now, I thought I was the shit because I was young. I could hit high notes like Mariah and all this stuff. Now, mind you, I was signed with Sony Red. It's a music. If you know anything about me, you should know this already. So years gone, I was signed with them, and they wanted me to do what they wanted me to do, and I chose to do what I wanted to do, and that may be why I'm not famous and blowed up. However, I can say I know what it's like to be able to sing like this and age, and your ass is coming down here. We're gonna leave it at that. Because I know I can't hit them notes like Mariah can hit. But Mariah can't even hit them notes that she used to hit, okay? But we can still mingle, okay? Patti, Miss Patti LaBoots, the way she was throwing this, she was not throwing shade at Gladys, but she was throwing shade as a diva. Now, first of all, if you're going to get on this stage and have all these nice heels and you're going to have these damn mirrors and shit, you want to have fans like Mariah, you know what I'm saying? You want to be pent up like the big girls because she earned it. I'm going to need you to know your damn lyrics to your fucking songs, okay? I done wrote songs for years and years and years, and one thing I can't do is remember all the songs, but if I know that I'm possibly going to sing some shit that I had to approve my DJ to play for me on some shit like this, Oh, bitch, we're going back through lessons and I'm going to try to go through it, and I need to go through and do homework on my own shit. I'm so sick of these hoes sitting up in here. Gladys singing live. She's good. Yeah, Gladys was the shit. Gladys, I like Gladys. I could hang with Gladys. I could see her as Patty's a good auntie, but Gladys, I definitely can fool with Gladys. Gladys is my type of bitch. But you need to know your lyrics, girl, because you got people looking up to you. Now, mind you, my mama used to sing with Bobby Jones. She marched with Martin Luther King. My mother is also in the age bracket of Patti LaBelle. Patty and Gladys are 76 years old. So my mama's in that bracket. And I know my mama used to be in the kitchen screaming and hollering before she hit the buses and went on tour and all that other stuff. I get it, okay? I get it. But Patty tried to throw this shade and it worked me when she's a diva, okay? Let me say this to you all before I say this, because I know a lot of you going to be trying to throw shade, and I don't care. I mean, because it ain't I'm not throwing shade. I'm just throwing you like facts versus fiction. These are the shirts that sold out. There are more in. They came in Saturday. These are $20. These are the Team Foresta Herbalife shirts. Anybody that has these shirts, when I open up my bigger store, you get $1 off of your shakes and so on. Okay, there's shit on the back, all that stuff. So if you want them, get in my inbox. We'll see what'll happen from there. I'll definitely get you your shirt. Also, it can be sent to you, or you can pick it up at my store in Antioch. On Saturday, I think it's the 19th, next Saturday, I'll be doing a walk just to get my spirit together, but I encourage any of you to come. You know, I call it a little light fundraiser walk to see how it'll turn out, but we're going to do 5 to 8 miles in the Antioch area. You'll have a good time with me. You get your shirt. We'll fix you shakes and teas before you get ready to go if you want to, just all type of shit. So I'm inviting you all to come. Just inbox me and I'll give you more information. So let's get to the shade. What worked me about Miss Patty Little Shady Boots? Patty sit up here and she was trying to be smart, right? She said, I was the one that originally did this before Celine Dion, talking about her little shit that Celine did. Okay, I was like, oop, is that shade? I was like, why is she shading Celine? Celine is sick. They said she got cancer. She may be dying, look dead. I don't know. They were just saying stuff about her. And I was like, why would she just throw Celine under the bus? And then what came to my mind was this. Well, before I say it, I'll say this. So a minute ago, they started singing Superwoman, right? Patty. They brought Dionne Warwick on there. Let me tell you, I love Dionne Warwick because she used to be a slut back in the day. Check it. It's all in her files. She was a slut bucket and a crackhead. I fucks with Dionne Warwick. So for her to be 80 years old, she made it past the dope. I'm here for her. I love me some good old Dionne Warwick. Leave it at that. But Gladys and all three of them started singing Superwoman. And you know me being born in the 80s, the first thing I started thinking is, well, wait. Why she didn't throw on there that Karen White is the one that sung that first, like she tried to do her for Celine Dion. Superwoman was Karen White, bitch. Early in the morning, I got breakfast on that table, and I make sure that your coffee has its sugar and cream. Babyface wrote that. I remember that because I was riding in the back of my mama's Cadillac, bitch, when it came out, and I was in that, I'm not your Superwoman. I remember it. Wasn't no Gladys, wasn't no Patty, wasn't no fucking Dionne. I'm just telling you what I know. So I'm thinking to myself, why she didn't give Karen the props? Reason is because she's shady. La boots. Bitches like that just work me. You know, that's one of them aunties that you really get that is fun, but they get on your nerves because they be saying all type of dumb shit. And you be like, ooh, girl, just shut up. That's the type of auntie Miss Patti LaBelle is. Okay, but I do love her, but I'm just going to throw the shade where her shade is needed. Right, Vaughn, but you know Karen White did it. Okay? So that's what I'm saying. Then when you get up there, you don't know the words. Celine knew all the words to your shit when she was sitting up there singing it. I'm just saying. So as I started thinking about it, I started saying everybody loves Patty, but why do they love Patty? They love Patty because she's the auntie that got, oh, that's her. I fucks with that. I love Patty for her voice too, like I do Monica. Let's sip. However, the bitch that was the one that you need to know about was Aretha Franklin. Now, it could be because Aretha Franklin is Aries like me. One thing about a good old Aries, they're straightforward. They ain't fooling with you if you're fake. And if you lie, them hoes ain't gonna be, they gonna tell you. They just gonna put you in your place in a way that you may feel dumb, but it's because you deserved it. That's just an Aries. You know what I'm saying? That's what we do. And no one knows Aretha for being a bitch that didn't nobody like. Everybody said Aretha was about her money. She had coins. That's an Aries. They said Aretha was about these boys, honey. When they do them wrong, when she got tired of a nigga, she just dusts them off. That's an Aries. She said she was with all of them that had money. That's an Aries. I mean, it's just similar things. But the thing that brought me to this with this conversation was she didn't like Patty. They said Patty did something shady to her a long time ago. And as you know, if you know any Aries, we can hold a good grudge, right? So Patty tried to say hi to Aretha one time, honey, at an award show when Patty was singing. Y'all go back and look at it on YouTube, baby. And Patty tried to stick a hand out and apologize to Aretha and kept on going. That's an Aries. Because an Aries ain't fooling with no fake bitch. You see what I'm saying? So that just put me back to tonight. Patty is super fake shady. I loved her song. If she was sitting here in my face, I sang with her, baby. But I let her know, girl, don't start getting smart because you old, but I still will look at you and break your face. You shady boots. But I'm going to go with Team Aretha on this because Aretha ain't finna sit up here and fuck with you unless you was a real bitch. Aretha was mad at you for 40 to 50 damn years over some shit you said or did back in the day. Proves my damn point. You shady. You now 76 and want to do all this old stuff and want everybody to love you. But in reality, you shady. The whole time you're up there doing this and not knowing the words, I wanted to hear if only you knew how much I do love you. When Kiki did it, she screamed. I know your voice ain't gonna be able to do that, but I know you still got a voice. But for you not to know your lyrics, bitch, like these ain't hits, so I'm mad. I wasn't happy with tonight's verses. I fucked with Gladys. Gladys stood up on your ass. She said, love overboard. Gladys was here. But Patty, let's sip. Who want to argue? She might have the voice, but she's still Patty. Oh, yes, Londa. You know, I used to talk to a Gemini. I don't like the Gemini boys, but the Gemini girls, I'm here for it. Aries just don't have time for foolishness. And I know that. So when I seen Aretha was half dead, okay, and she still wasn't fucking with Patty, she wouldn't have had her at her funeral if she had a damn choice. Aretha was not having it. I loved Aretha because Aretha was real like that. Aretha be like, wait a minute, don't try to run up on me. Okay, don't do that. That was Aretha. But I just think she was right about Patty. I don't think Patty's that bitch. I do love Patty's attitude. I love her attitude to a point. But I just don't like her after seeing this verses. She's not the bitch I don't. Gladys still puts me in mind as that comfort auntie. You know, she tried to sing the song. Nobody expect 2 76-year-old women to get up here and fuck it up. But you have to have something to be excited about. I was so excited. I was waiting on her to sing. Oh my God. What was my other song? Patty has all my songs because I fucks with Patty's voice. Okay. But tonight, none of my songs nothing was validated for me. Nothing. Nothing at all. She said, some of this was 20 years ago. 20 years ago. You remember how to sell them fucking pies because on all your advertising, you was advertising shit for your good patty pies and peach cobblers and macaroni and cheeses. You ain't forgot that. That's been out for at least 6 years. Because you know the holidays is coming up and you want your coin account to add up. But bitch, what about us fans that are tuned in for tonight? They want to go in and buy some of your old music and feel good about it. You couldn't lip sync for your life? I will give her props. She said the gay people, she respects all the gays and this and this. Oh, Nene, she didn't shade me at Starwood. I liked her. No. you didn't hear the beginning of this. When she took me to Starwood, everybody stood up. It was a big old thing. She clapped, they clapped, patted. Oh! I don't even know what we sung, but we sung. We did real good. She didn't shade me, honey. She gave me my life. If I would have been 18, I probably could have hit up a nightclub afterwards. But girl, it wasn't happening. But no, she didn't shade me. She told me my voice was good. They all clapped. She told me that I should come behind stage and do all this old stuff. And, you know. No, bitch, we did go backstage because she cooked. There was food there. She had cooked chicken wings and some more shit. Wait a minute, bitch, because I remember these. My mind ain't gone, honey. I ain't even in my 40s yet. I remember everything that happened when I was young. Patty was good to me. I'm saying that she's shady. A lot of y'all are good to me, but you still shady behind closed doors. You want to act like you're not? And you know, you who you are. That ain't got nothing to do with her voice. Okay? They didn't boo me off none of the stages. I was on Tom Joyner and got to sing with what was his name? Tony Terry for the Tom Joyner morning show one time when he came. We had to be there at 3:30 in the morning. I sung by 4:30. One thing I ain't gonna do is lie about what I did, honey. I'm proud of it. I mean, I was my own star. In my mind, I'm still my own star. But nobody's gonna be able to tell you I done treated them shady and I done did a whole bunch of mess because I don't do it. I would tell you quick if I didn't like you or something. I give a fuck who you was. I got into it with Bobby Brown for the New Edition tour back in 97 or 8 when he put Whitney Houston off the bus downtown. Cussed Bobby out at the Melissa Boy Auditorium. Wore him all the way out because he pushed us out the way and he got called all kind of bitches and hoes. And Ralph, which is why I like him now. That's why I've loved him. Ralph came up and said, no, it's okay. Y'all can come backstage and this and that. My friend Tasha, and I think Chanel was with me at the time. And no, Tiffany wasn't there. It was Tasha and Chanel. And Quinty. And Quinty was with me. And they were just like, oh, girl, please don't fight this man trying to talk crazy. I was young, but Bobby was drunk and was talking shit. I ain't never gave a fuck because in my mind, I'm respecting you. And if you can't respect me, then whatever you say to me, I'm going to say back to you. Don't put your hand on me. I'm not going to put my hand on you. But Bobby pushed us trying to get to the bar, talking shit. I was like, you ugly, funky, dirty bitch. Ho. I called him all kind of stuff. I don't give a fuck. Sure did. Security was going to put us out, but Ralph, it was Ronnie. Ralph. He was nice, his little tall, light-skinned self. He's like, nah, he's just been drinking. Don't worry about him. Bobby said, I'm sorry. Honey, I ain't like Bobby since. And then later that night, Whitney's ass was put out of the bus downtown in Nashville. Go research it. It happened. Yeah, I ain't gonna tell you no lie. I ain't got no reason to. So I'm gonna always keep it real because that's what I do. I mean, some will like it, some don't. But, I mean, it's my story and my book is gonna be even better. If y'all be nice to me and I get my little book deal, you never know. I might tell you about the time we got to go back to the hotel room with Drew Hill downtown Nashville. I mean, bitch, let me tell you something. I wasn't a slut, but my friends was. And I didn't agree to none of my friends being a slut unless I got to see the dick that they was finna suck and ride. Bloop. Let's sip. We're gonna leave that there. Now, I may be naming some old Negroes, but at the same time, bitch, my stories is jams because I lived them. Yes, Nene, Ronnie was 5. Ooh, he was so nice. And his breath didn't stink either. And you know, back then I was all skinny and stuff. And I thought I was just, oh, bitch, you couldn't tell me nothing. I just thought I was so fat. I don't even remember what I had on. But anyway, tonight was a great show. I just didn't like it too much because they wasn't singing. I like Gladys singing. I wish that they would do a verse where everybody would come together and actually go back and forth and harmonize and sing and do this and that. To me, that would be my type of show. I didn't get that today. I didn't. I was not happy with that. So I know all you are trying to get what's that girl named Mariah Carey and all these people together. I want to see if Mariah Carey gets on there. I want to see her go up against somebody good, and I want them to sing, even if them bitches can't hold 2 notes. I want to see Kelly Clarkson go up against fucking, Beyonce or somebody like that. I want to see some good mixes, and I want people to come together. I don't want to see people just standing around and we can hear music, because I can ask Siri, baby, to play that person's jam. She'll do a whole damn thing on all of them. I can hear everything just putting it in there. I can. I just wasn't happy tonight. Was y'all happy? Let's be honest. Did you enjoy it? Cisco was wearing the thong, but Cisco wasn't the one that I seen, honey. Nope, he had blonde hair at the time. He was not the one. He wasn't the one to release the dragon, honey. It was somebody else. But that motherfucker was, honey. Listen, you know how a fly could be on the wall, bitch? Imagine me being on the wall, because I kept it a secret for a long time, and ain't none of them hoes famous no more. So, blip, 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 blip. I seen it all, honey. Cisco was drunk and talking to some white girl, and it was something. Mitz, you did enjoy it. Adele, I would love to see Adele. I'm tired of seeing all the black verses. Like, why can't we have a black with a white girl? Y'all act like they ain't no good black music out here. We can do Pink with Kelly Clarkson. We can do Adele with, I don't know, because Mariah has hits after hits. Her voice may not sound the same like it did when she was in her 20s, because this bitch is almost 50. But Mariah got hits after hits after hits. She came out in 1990, and she literally has 20 CDs or more out. So double CDs. She's releasing a CD in a couple of weeks and a book. And in her book, and on her CD, it's like one CD has all remakes and then 3 new songs. And then on the other, it's something else. You can go see it on her page. You know, she's an Aries as well. I do like her. She's got a lot going on. But, you know, you can't say Mariah she didn't come with no hits, because she has hits. If Mariah song plays, you instantly go into a trance, because you remember when it came out and what happened. Mariah has hits. So Kelly Clarkson came out in 2000, but the bitch has jammed. Now, Pink and Christina, because Pink can sing. You know, I'm sensitive about Christina Aguilera, Mariah Carey, Whitney Houston, people like that. I'm real sensitive. Pink ain't up there with Christina. We not finna do that. Now, maybe Carrie Underwood or somebody like that. But no, because these hoes can sing. Pink can sing. But Kelly will do one good old scream on her, and then the show is over. Pink ain't gonna be able to do that. She just ain't gonna be able to do that. No. But that was just my view on it. I just didn't like it like that. I thought it was cool, but it wasn't. It's all that. I was wanting to hear like a lot of songs. Like Patty had so many songs, and I was just disappointed in her looking in the mirror, worrying about her outfit, kicked her shoes off and stuff. I was like, what you kick your shoes off for, girl? You kick when a scream come, but you got to plan for a good old shoe kick. You know what I'm saying? You don't kick the shoe off unless you actually singing. When you lip singing, bitch, you don't kick your shoes off, bitch. You unbutton your vest. I mean, and you just sit there and scream. But Kelly and Christina, I can see that. I can see that. Now you know what, Tori? You done started some shit. Don't make me put a flyer together and tag them hoes in it on their page on Instagram, Snapchat, and everything else, because that right there is it. I can see Kelly and Christina, because Kelly is still in her 30s and can still fuck it up. Christina is still in her 30s. They both about to be in their 40s, but they still can sing their ass off. I went to see Christina Aguilera back in October in Las Vegas, and I went to see Mariah. Remember, Mariah came by and she let us rub her shoulder, and she gave me a glass of wine. Go check the footage. It's still online. Mariah can still sing. She wasn't able to hit all them notes like she was, but bitch, she had me standing the whole motherfucking time. Christina, she's heavier. She's a heavier girl at this point. She's not this size no more. But I will tell you this. That bitch could sing that bitch sung her motherfucking ass off. Do you hear me? She sung that song from Mulan, honey. Mulan, or whatever the fuck that damn soundtrack was, and set everybody down. She was singing every fucking thing, note by note. She was all that. She had it. It ain't gone nowhere. She's bigger, but she was still screaming like with nobody's business. So Christina and Kelly, that to me is a great versus. That's wonderful. I would love that. I'd take off the whole week. Beyonce, I don't really care to see her. I know I like her music to a certain extent, but I mean, I don't know. I'm still early on Beyonce. This new Beyonce is just not something that I'm really just caring about off. Like, I don't care. But I do love me some Beyonce. She's just not my favorite singer of all time. She's not what I want to hear. But tonight, I'm sorry, y'all. I just didn't feel like it was I feel like it was okay, but I don't feel like it was nothing juicy. The best way to know what tonight did for somebody would be to take it in front of your parents and let your parents tell you what they think. Then you would get an honest opinion. Because I know my mama's a split image of me, and she was here with these people coming up. And, you know, my mama will say, they was okay. My mama will tell it. She'll say it, you know. But my mama really loves Aretha, though, so I don't know. She might really just be there because Aretha didn't like Patty, so mama may not like Patty no more because of Aretha, but I don't know. But that's what it is. I just don't think that they did a good... I think Gladys, if we were basing it off of who sung, Patty didn't want to sing. Gladys did. Neither did Monica, but Brandy did. I think it's the seat that them hoes is in. They need to switch seats from here on out. But I just don't think it was I just didn't think it was a good verse. It was okay to me. I didn't come out my seat not one time. I did start to lean forward and shout on something, but then she went away from the microphone and started doing stuff. I was like, you're not going to scream? Right, Allison. I just didn't get it. I didn't get it. I thought that I was going to clean my house. Do you see how much shit is on the... Well, I'm about to lie. Ain't nothing dirty over here. But I was going to wash clothes and do everything. I thought I was going to wake up, listen to this stuff, and be like, bitch, let me wash dishes. Let me vacuum. Let me do... Nah, didn't do it. Cyndi Lauper, I'm gonna look for the white girls. Cyndi Lauper is cool, but she can't go up against Madonna because Madonna will fuck you up. Madonna's got hits. Keep in mind, Madonna is 60 years old. She came out when she was in her damn teens, almost 20s. So Madonna need to go up against somebody like Cher. I mean, it gotta make sense, you know. Their vibe is better than Monica and Brandy because you know what? They're 76 years old. If I didn't like somebody by the time I'm 70, I'm pretty sure I'll drop the grudge a little bit, you know, a little. I don't know. It depends on what they did to me. But Patty's like, we're sisters. That's what every bitch says that was wrong. We're sisters. We should be friends. We should get together because you did what you did. That's all it is. Now, Patty and Aretha would have got it together before Aretha came up out of here so gracefully. Then it'd be a whole nother story, but she didn't. She tried to apologize to Aretha, and Aretha wasn't having it. She still thought she was petty. She still didn't like her. I love Aretha. I really do. Aretha's my bitch. She wasn't shady like trying to wear out people. She was shady like when you come after her and ask her something, that bitch would say it and go on. Yeah, Patty just, you know. I remember looking at some of her footage from back in the day. Patty had that powerful voice, so Patty would come in and take over and then go. But tonight she didn't represent her legacy properly, I don't feel. When they brought on Dion, I was like, yes, bitch, for Dion. Because I remember Dion and, you know, talking back in the day because that's Whitney Houston's cousin. So I was like, oh, Dion, yay. And Dion still was holding notes. She was fragile looking, but she was still holding notes. You think, who's in the same rank with one another? No, Gladys and Patty are not in the same rank. What it is Gladys she doesn't like confrontation, and Patty likes to be in control. Everybody got friends like that. Because I got friends where they know I'm outspoken, but they're quiet on their own. They just don't want to be in no stuff. They be like, child, honey, let's get this over and go on. That's what Gladys was doing. Because Gladys was like trying to point to what to saying, and Patty was like, not today, not today. Nah, that's just what she does. I don't know. It reminds me of some shady aunties or cousins that I got, you know. It is what it is. Some older ones. Yeah. Shady LaBoots. That's what I believe. I'm sorry. Get mad at it. Call me what you want. But I'm just saying. It's just my personal opinion. I just didn't think that tonight was a good verse. I thought that it was okay. Then, with them being such legends, I'm thinking, who is your DJ? I was switching back and forth from Instagram to damn, what is it? Apple. I was on the Apple. I kept going back and forth from the app. That's where I was. It was because it was running better there through Apple Play or whatever it was, because you can just click and the Apple had it ready to roll. I just wasn't happy with this tonight. I just thought Patty was going to really fuck me up, and she didn't. Because I'm more of a Patty fan than Gladys. I just am. They were coming out with all the jams, too, and Patty was just not. You think she was on that vine? I believe it. She probably was. I just didn't like Patty tonight. I didn't. In concert, she was great. In person, she was nice. But tonight, I just wasn't looking at her like, wow, Patty's singing her ass off. I wasn't amused with Patty tonight. I know you all were. I just wasn't. I'm sorry. So, oh shit, I missed the news. I just didn't feel like it was worth looking at. I will go over it tomorrow with my mother. I will go over her house and I will go to YouTube and let her see it all. And I'll tell y'all what my mama thinks, because my mother is in the age bracket of a 76-year-old woman. All right, Nene, you better take up for him. Well, Patty was looking kind of upset too. She kept telling him, put your words up there so I can know. Yeah, remember? The DJ is there because you got them there. So I'm going to need you to do your connecting with your DJ. That's what you do. But I wasn't happy tonight. I didn't like it. It was okay. But to me, I would have did better. I would have had more fun going to church today and watching the choir sing them songs, because when I seen Patty, I'm thinking she's about to fuck it up. And she didn't. She didn't do it. Like, y'all sit up here acting like y'all, okay, y'all keep playing like y'all don't get it if you want to. I'm not mad at you. I'm just, we can respect each other's opinions. That's what this is. It's all about everyone's opinions. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to put this here where I can talk to y'all so this good battery won't go low or dead or whatever. Is it gonna work? Right. I was just expecting so much and got so less. How you gonna forget your own lyrics to your song like you didn't know you was fucking singing tonight? That was the part that just behooved the shit out of my life. I was like, I don't know. I wasn't here for her. I was not here for Patty tonight. Like I said, in person, Patty's real nice. But I just think that Aretha was right, honey. Patty just has a fakeness about her. And one thing about older people, the older they get, the nicer they want to get to. The older they get, the more they want to clear up their reputation of being a bitch. They do. Because they want to make, when I die, I want to be the wholesome, nice lady. Girl, no, you was a bitch. And you brought Dionne Warwick up there. The fuck was she gonna do? Like, I was waiting. Oh my God. That's what friends are for. I was like, come on, Dionne. Dionne could sing, though. You can, Mitz. I can, too. Go back and look at Aretha Franklin and Patti LaBelle on YouTube. It's priceless. She was at a award show. This is when she lost all her weight, because she had cancer, and she let nobody know. She lost all her weight. If Aretha was dying of cancer and she still was holding a grudge against Patty, she don't love her. But Nene, that would be true if she would have did it before Aretha died. Aretha ain't been dead but a year. So she should have been speaking that same stuff when Aretha was here. Don't wait until you almost dead to want to be nice to everybody. Do it now. Okay? That's all I'm saying. And honestly, I respect her more for being who she is because there's people that are like her. You know what I'm saying? So I don't need to look at people that are celebrities to say I need to be like them when I get older. I got my own role models that are 76 years old. I got my mama and my daddies and my aunts and uncles and stuff like that. And I know they're average people. Superstars like that are not considered average people. So you really don't know what child, you can't fall for that. But as long as they made you feel happy, then hey. I'm girl. Hey. I mean, but to me, I was not impressed. I'm ready for some white girl action now. I want to actually get a black and white girl together to verse. I'm tired of the too old, the too young, the old feuds getting together. I don't want that. I just want wholesome singing, and I want them to be able to go up against each other. Do you know the internet would have closed the fuck down if Patty and Gladys would have started singing their asses off tonight? The internet, they had a lot of views, don't get me wrong. But if they would have just sung some songs together, oh, bitch, it would have been what you needed in life. People would have took off work tomorrow. You right, Nene. I'm just glad that you love me and I love you. I don't care about them. I don't. I try to get along with everybody myself, but I know when I don't like somebody, I hold a grudge. Not that the reason I hold the grudge is because if you're fake and I know that you stupid, I'm not finna allow you to keep poisoning my life. I don't give a fuck if we both was 2 weeks from dying. I'm not finna start being fake with you knowing that you done did this to me. Now, people tell me I need to stop holding grudges like that, but I'm a firm believer that if you don't have to be in my life, I'm not fucking with you. I feel like I'm a blessing to people when I'm in their life, and I also feel they're a blessing to me. And if every time I see you, you getting on my nerves or you got me feeling some type of way or getting out of character, I don't like you. I'm not going to hang around you. I'm not going to talk bad about you, but people ain't going to have pictures with us hanging together. We don't have to come back 10 years later and play like we was cool because that's a lie. I'm not going to do that. You stay the fuck where you stay at. I'm going to stay the fuck where I stay at. If you die and I didn't know nothing about you, I'm not going to worry about you. If you die and we was cool at one time, the part of me that still loves the part that you blessed in my life when you were cool and knew what you were supposed to do, we'll get you some flowers sent to your damn funeral. But other than that, fuck them. No, I don't do fake people. Because this is what happens, and a lot of people make this mistake. You know somebody that did you wrong, and instead of you leaving them hoes alone, you keep on forcing yourself to go back in their lives so they can treat you how they've been treating you. And then you get comfortable with it and you say, well, I love them. And no, fuck them. Fuck them dead. I'm not doing that. I don't give a fuck about none of that. Leave me alone. I don't like you. You stay over there. I'm going to stay over here. When we see each other, we don't even have to talk, but we can cordial. You know, hey, oh, girl, let me go and get my food. Nice seeing you, and go on for the public. But other than that, Big, I'm going to tell you, there's niggas, honey, that I done dated in the past that we do that now. We not cool. I don't like you. You end up being a hoe or doing something trifling. Guess what? When I see you, I'm still going to speak. I'm going to wave and go about my business. But if you try to text me and see how I'm doing, you're going to get cussed out. What, you forgot that I told you, don't talk to me no more, I don't like you? Like, I'm not going to do that. In public, we can play it. But in person, we not going to be fake. I'm not going to host no events with you. I'm not going to do nothing. Leave me alone. I don't like you. That's it. I don't even know how to tell a person to come off of my bad list because I don't deal with people like that. I know how to leave people alone and don't have not one issue. That's just how I am. I'm the cutoff queen, honey. It's one of the best qualities about being an Aries. You just leave a bitch alone. Act like you never knew them. Somebody can come up to me, you know Nene? Who's Nene? Nene, y'all used to hang out, be close friends. I don't know, I don't. Natoya? No, Nene. Show me a picture. Then they show a picture of it. Oh, I ain't seen her in a long time. How she doing? That's it. Nothing, girl. She asked about you for real. Okay. Well, till I said, hey, not going about my business, honey. I ain't worried about nothing no more. Because at that point, it's like, girl, no, we are not cool. I'm not going to be fake with you. We are not going to start no get back together tour. It ain't, no, we cool. I'm sorry. I'm trying to, so I can get in front of this camera. There you go. But anyway, that was just my own personal review. I did not fancy it too much. It wasn't cute. I didn't like it like that. I enjoyed the music when their microphones wasn't on. But other than that, it was just whatever to me. Hey, Jeremy, what you doing? I know, Jeremy. Here's the thing. You know, I am literally a few years from being in my 40s, right? And one of the things that has kept me from having gray hair, losing my mental, struggling in life, is the ability to leave people alone that's not meant to be in my circle. That's one of the best things I could ever do in my life. I have dated a boy and I even talked to a dude for 13 years on and off that I was real cool with. But I never, when I don't want to talk, I just leave it alone because it's just like, for what? You got to know when to just let people come up out your face. And ask yourself why. Why do I keep wanting to be bothered with somebody that obviously is trying to play in my face or don't want to be bothered with me? It got to make sense. So that's one of the great things about me that I love, how I can disconnect from somebody. I can have somebody thinking I'm their best friend just because I'm going to treat them nice at all times. But once I realize that you're stupid, I'm not fucking with you. You can think we still best friends, but when we not going places and I'm not answering the phone and talking to you, when you catch me out, sometimes be like, bitch, I've been calling you. What's wrong with you? I said, girl, I don't like you no more. You petty. I don't do foolishness. I ain't gonna say nothing bad about you though. You cool, but we won't be hanging out and stuff. I don't roll like that. That's fake to me. I mean, a lot of people care about that. When I think about people that's in my life, I think about, can I be 70, 76 years old like Gladys and Patty? Can we be on at the nursing home together laughing and kicking it and having a good time? If I can't see myself hanging with you at 76, you ain't meant to be in my mix. I don't like that shit. I don't hang with people just because they got a name or some clout or a little money. That makes you just as fake as damn. Fuck them hoes. Got time for that bullshit. It's what it is. My life doesn't have to include you because, as we can all tell, life goes on whether that person is in it or not. And I would rather you not be in it so I don't have to constantly worry about if you trying to stab me in the back or you trying to be shady and talk about me, or if you trying to steal something, or you trying to be with my man, or you trying to figure out something about me. I just don't hang with people like that. Once you show me who you are, I'm cool with that. And I'm not going to act a big old fool with you and all that. I'm just going to leave you alone. It don't cost a thing to walk away and leave somebody alone. I ain't even changing my phone number. You call enough, you'll realize I ain't talking to you for a reason. I'll leave it at that. I'm closer to a lot of y'all on Facebook and Instagram and Snapchat than I am to real people in the world that see me all the time, because I've already seen something about them that shows me their spirit. And see, you don't have to beat me in my face or do something to me for me to know you ain't the right type of tea. I see how you do other people, and I leave your ass alone. It's fine. It's the best trait with being an Aries, with my type anyway. So, again,